Hey everyone, I'm Mark Ramey, and I want to share a quick update on our $100,000 in 3 months challenge. We're not at the finish line yet, December's still ahead, but this week we've seen some amazing progress from our students. It's all about growth, mindset, and trusting the process. So let's dive into this week's results and get inspired along the way. Let's go. All right, so how about let's start off with some wins for the week. Talk to me, personal wins or business wins.
I can go. I just got a listing yesterday, so that's
Yoo-hoo.
awesome. I'd been working on this particular seller for about, gosh, since April. And at the time, he wasn't ready to sell. However, unfortunately, his health declined. So his son was going through some text messages and saw that I was in contact with them, reached out to me and said, "Hey, Fonzo, my dad's health has declined. Like, we're ready to sell." We hopped on a Zoom listing appointment. I had previously met with the dad, so there was no need for me to see the home in person. I'd seen the home and got the contract signed. So we're hopefully going on the market next week. Doing all the things, fresh coat of paint this weekend, staging, professional photography, all the good stuff. But yeah, it's a good one for me.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
it just demonstrates the power of follow-up and tenacity. So,
Absolutely.
yep.
Now, my two challenges, should we share those yet or later on?
Oh, you can well, why don't we talk about wins and
Wins? Okay, let's stay on a
yeah,
positive note first.
that's cool. Yeah, that's all right. So the listing, you've been following up with them for 5 months?
Yeah, and at the time, the father, so yeah, the husband and wife, father and mother, I guess, of the son, were the only ones living in the property. Their mortgage is way too high. So, but again, at the time, I think his health was not as bad as it is now. So now that his health has declined tremendously, the son reached out to me and yeah, basically did the Zoom listing appointment, which I loved. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jessica. You saved me so much time and money. And because this listing is actually 30 minutes away from where I live, it's in Thousand Oaks. So I live in Oxnard. So that would have been like an hour and a half round trip and everything.
Here's the thing to remember, and Fonzo, I'm really glad that you shared that. Again, lead follow-up is where it's at. I myself recently had someone that I think December 9th of 2021 was our first contact, and I listed them this month. So
Wow.
it's
The
real,
power.
right? Lead
Yeah.
follow-up is real and it works. But one of the other things, you were open-minded enough to realize the value of a Zoom call. Now, a Zoom call or a Zoom appointment is not just valuable to us. Our clients have busy lives.
Yeah.
Sure do.
And I mean, given the choice, like let's say that you guys had you had to get an insurance policy.
Mhm.
Now you've got to talk to an insurance person. Would you rather go into their office or have them come to your house, or would you rather just do it on Zoom?
Zoom. A
I mean,
thousand percent.
there's the evidence.
Yeah.
You know, I might have many, 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 many years of not Zooming, although we all kind of started Zooming at about the same time.
Right.
But I got to tell you, the getting into the Zoom mode has changed my life also. Thanks for sharing that.
I've got a win.
All right, let's hear it, David.
So, okay, we spoke about the value of Google reviews the other day, didn't we?
Yep.
So I followed up with agents that were on the call, and if I didn't follow up, my apologies for those who were on the call today. And since then, I've gotten 4 Google reviews, and I've also, because I called, I also helped another agent set up her Google review. Shall we say pin, site, what have you, page. So feel good about that.
That's awesome, Dave. Thanks for sharing. You know what I love about you, Dave? Dave is a man
So
of
if you need a
action.
Google review, people, let me know. We all need
Dave,
them.
Dave is a man of action. And what I mean by that is I can get ready to get ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. Dave just hears something that's smart and he goes and he does it. So I really appreciate you inspiring me, getting 3 Google reviews since we had a call. What was that, yesterday? No, 2 days ago. So that's powerful.
Good
Thank you.
morning.
I was gonna say real quick before I got to get out of here. Just not necessarily a win, but some insight on those Zoom calls, Fonzo. What I would recommend is definitely record them if you're not recording them. Once you're done with the Zoom call, upload the transcript in the chat GPT and say, hey, pull the 10 most valuable statements that I made on this call and write short form social media scripts for me. That way I can create content based on this conversation. So now you're not just only helping one person, but you're helping everyone on your social media.
And that can become your video sales letter. Ricky, say that one more time so that it makes perfect sense. Because for you, this is easy. For us, this is Greek. So we're going to take our Zoom listing call and we're going to put it into Chat GPT and ask for a transcription.
Right. So you can actually transcribe in Zoom, I believe. So just straight on the Zoom platform, pull the transcription and then upload that transcription into ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, can you pull the 10 most valuable statements that I made on this call that were helpful to the client and help me create 10 scripts for social media that I can record on a video. And then you want to post those on your social media feed.
Would it be taking into consideration what we're doing in social, or is it just going to take into consideration what was in the transcript?
What's in the transcript?
Okay.
That's amazing, Ricky. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. And not only that, but
Opus,
you can ask
right?
Chat. Yeah, and then exactly, and then you can just put the whole thing in an Opus if you want to just like record a one clip.
And get like little videos.
Exactly. But another little hack that you can do too is you can say, hey, ChatGPT, what about this transcript do you think that I could have done better at? Like where were my fails? What things that I said that I could have said better to get my messaging across better?
That is, or to create economy of words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God for you, Ricky.
Bro,
No.
that is gold.
We still have to meet. I know. I'm not like just like blowing you off.
I got you.
Ricky and I, but our schedules have been kind of tight.
It's all good, brother. I'm here whenever you're ready. I know you're busy. I'm a busy guy too, so we'll definitely connect.
I'm gonna go with one. Actually two. I have had some problems. I own part of a title company, just a small portion. It's like I own stock in it, which pays me dividends quarterly, which is, if you guys can look into it in your area, I'm sure if you're a good listing agent, that a title company will want to have an arrangement with you like that. We've had some challenges with the quality of work that we're experiencing from this place, and came across another one that is outstanding, that I was able to have a similar arrangement with. And I'm bringing it up because I want you guys to think forward, that this is an opportunity for stacking income from your current real estate business. It's just something to think about. And then yesterday, my host son Ben and I, we went and we helped feed 200 meals to people that are living in the woods and people that are living in downtown Orlando outside the soccer stadium, and we cared for people. It filled me up. It was a gift. So here's the thing, everybody, and thank you, Frank, from the bottom of my heart, you made my day. Just hearing that you have your prospecting muscle back, what that says is you're evolving as a human. First, you know the three words be, do, have, right?
Yes.
How many of you have heard that before? Be, do, have, right? I know Dave Knight has heard that. So I think a lot of people, the point of those three words is, I think, and I know Frank has heard that, is oftentimes our minds, like, they mix the order of that up. It's like, I have to do this so that I can have this, and then I will be, fill in the blank. Or so many people would say, I have to have this so that I could do this, and then I will be. In all reality, if we can just focus on being, and what Frank just demonstrated and said was being in the state of feeling strong. He's being strong so that when he shows up and he does these calls, he will have opportunities. Do you guys hear that difference?
Mm-hmm.
And it's an internal shift, and we can't get it from out here. I mean, we could beat our heads against the wall, and I can remember being very miserable, beating my head against the wall, getting a listing, and then saying, all right, now I'm okay. But what's the message that I'm sending to myself? Is that I'm only okay when I get a listing. And that's not the right energy to bring into any of this experience. So thank you for sharing that, because it ties in a lot with what we're going to talk about today. So Jessica wins. Mike, get ready, because you're next.
So this week I had 3 deals fall apart on, what's today, Thursday. 3 deals all that I have pending all fell apart on Tuesday. And by today, I was able to put all of them back together. In fact, I don't know if any of you were on the call when I got cussed out and hung up on by the buyer. And I remained calm and just asked questions. And I think that it's really important when other people get emotional in a transaction that you remain calm and stay focused on the objective, because somebody has to be the adult in the room.
Yeah.
And it's just really interesting sometimes how things play out. So I'm always happy to help anyone that has issues with your deals, or if people are cussing you out and you're like, hey, what's going on? Like, I don't understand why this is happening. Because one thing I've noticed, and Mark and anyone else Dave, anyone else who's done a lot of deals can attest, after a while, we're kind of used to it. We're like, oh, we see what's happening here. We know what this is. But in the beginning, you feel like you've done something wrong when you're in that position. So that was exciting. I brought all 3 of those deals back together. I found out that one of my expired listings from this summer that I tried to do a sub 2 on, but the investor didn't see value in it, so it fell apart. He relisted with an EXP agent and then back-ended the EXP agent to like go directly with a buyer and cut him out. And for some reason, the broker called me and I was actually able to help them to where now the EXP agent is going to get paid. So I felt like super valuable in that situation, which I love being for other people, because I want to treat others the way that we want to be treated. And I feel like as agents, do you guys ever feel like as agents, it's like everyone's out to get us, but like we don't even help each other. We need to have each other's back. So I love that. My daughter had a really awful day yesterday. Does anybody know who Derek Jeter is? I think you guys are all probably too young.
He's my lookalike, they say.
He's what? Your lookalike?
He's my lookalike, they say. Don't ask me why.
So Derek Jeter played for the Yankees, and he is the youngest person to ever get into the Hall of Fame. He also had the worst rookie season of all time in baseball. He committed a record number of errors. And that was my daughter yesterday, my little baby Derek Jeter. And I think it was a win because she's always used to being the all-star and everyone be like, oh, Haley, oh, Haley. And it was super humbling for her to realize, girl, you got to work. You need to get better. And this is the next level of ball. And what worked for you before is not going to work for you here. So I think it was a win that I was able to be there and support her and for her to be pushed to get to her next level.
Isn't this on a team where you said that everyone is way better than her?
Yeah, they're all 18 and 17 and she's 14.
Oh my God.
When I tell you that she looked bad, she was afraid to go to school today and see one of her teammates who's a senior. She was so embarrassed by how bad she played yesterday.
Honestly, so I was role-playing with Jessica right around the time I got my highest listing, and I really do believe that a lot of the value she provided, I applied in that $1.6 million listing. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure she definitely played a role in that. So Alex, I would say role play with her, but now I'm jealous too. I want to role play with one of you guys.
Let's do it. Here's the thing that I would suggest. It took me, I don't know, 2 years to get the courage to ask Aaron to role play with me. And then after I waited 2 years to do that, then it took probably another 6 months to get onto his schedule. So, I mean, when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. If we think that way around the development of our skills, guys, don't be humble when it comes to that. Be hungry. Be hungry when it comes to that. Because the people that are successful, they want to share. They want to help you. And that's why they're successful.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to play with Mark or David, so let's go.
Okay. We'll pick a time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Me too. We'll pick a time with you, Mark. And Jessica, please, if you can.
Is there a chance to listen to his role plays or even like conversations with the prospects?
The conversations, his cadence alone. So I like to speak fast because people from the Northeast do that. We're like a little rushed all the time. But his cadence and his tone, it really helps the conversation flow. And I've adopted that just listening to him, and it's helped conversations tremendously. Mark, you too. You have great tone and cadence.
Yep.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So here's the thing. When you see people in that room, they want it as much as you want it. Those are great opportunities for role play partners. Message them. If you don't have their number and you want it, message us. We'll get you connected, guys. Do not be a fly on the wall. Get out on the dance floor and let's see your moves. And even if they're silly, you'll give us something to laugh at and then we'll grow together, all right? It's not a problem. But don't get ready to 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 get ready. It's not going to help any of us.